Hi, my name is Haley Winter, and this is my cat Willow. She doesn't like to be still, so she's a 7-year-old domestic short-haired cat who I have been working with clicker training for 5 weeks. Before I could begin clicker training, I had to condition Willow to the sound of the clicker. The clicker is acting as a secondary reinforcer and is the sign to let Willow know she's doing something correct. I paired the clicker with a primary reinforcer in different forms of treats. I've used diced ham, raw bacon, and wet cat food, which I'm using today. To condition Willow to the sound of the clicker, I would click the clicker and reward her with a treat. The first thing Willow learned was targeting. Targeting is when you train your cat to touch or aim towards an object with a part of their body. I trained Willow to target my pointer finger with her nose. She is very curious, so this was not hard for her to catch up on. I held my finger out with a treat, and when she touched my finger, I clicked and rewarded her. Come here, Willow. The next thing Willow and I worked on was free shaping. Free shaping is rewarding the action the cat knows naturally and refining it. For Willow, we worked on a few free shaping actions. For this video, I will show you her sitting. I wait for her to naturally sit without being asked. No, come here. Hey. Next, I taught Willow to go in and out of a carrier. This gave us much difficulty. As she does not like the carrier, this is known as the husbandry behavior. I tried curiosity, treats, and a laser light. Neither of these methods did the trick, unfortunately. I would place a can of food at the front of the carrier with the top off, and then slowly move the food inwards as she ate the canned food. Once I put the lid back on, she refused to enter the carrier. I'm going to insert a video of me demonstrating that video, but I'm not sure why Willow is not a big fan of the carrier. I know it is scary, but we were unable to get this method to work. I then taught Willow the scarf method, which is a great method to restrain your cat carefully and safely. Desensitizing is to diminish an emotional response to a negative stressor after repeat exposure to it. Counter conditioning means counter this negative behavior by changing the pet's emotional response towards the negative stressor. Classical conditioning means we reward as we counter the negative. First, I got her used to the towel. Then I would slowly start wrapping each piece of towel around her until she got fully wrapped and completed. I would keep a can of food in front of her at first. I'd put it right here and she would be more focused on the can of food as she is now, and I'd slowly wrap her. We're gonna try it today. We've done it a few times without the can of food. She's not very happy about it, but that's why we would do the scarf method to safely restrain. So I'm gonna put this over her neck. I'm gonna pinch them together. I'm gonna take one side, you're okay. Wrap it. It's okay. Snug. Take the other side. Wrap it snug until it's completely around her. Take the back side and completely wrap it until she's done. There you go, baby. Lastly, I taught Willow, as my free choice, I taught her to sit with her paws in the air. This was taught when Willow went to go sit and got eager to get the treat, so she put her paws in the air. I did this by holding the primary reinforcer, which is my wet food, and put it in my fingers and moved it up over her nose and over her head to make her opt to sit. This also made her put her paws in the air to reach the treat faster.